Welcome to the weekly update. This is episode 5 of season 3, the week of October 7th. I am Jason Payne.
And I'm Zach Fuller, and this is the Week in Review. Monday was Rosh Hashanah, and we were closed for Monday's school day. Wednesday, I had the privilege of attending the Multicultural Parent Association meeting, where we talked about social identity and how that can impact the way we think and behave during the day. And Springfield Community Day is this coming Sunday, October 6th. The 5K race begins at 9 o'clock a.m., followed by a 1-mile fun run and food entertainment and fun for all ages. You can register for the run online. There's a link in our newsletter. And for more information, there's a Community Day Facebook page and a web page that we have a link to down in the newsletter. I've done that 5K. It's hilly. I won't be doing it this year, but hope to do it in years to come. Mr. Payne, the week ahead.
So next week we have our first Equitable Practices meeting happening on Thursday, October 10th at 6:30 in the middle school library. It's a committed group of people within our community who come together to examine and learn more about how we can strive for equity, for student performance, for professional development, for curriculum instruction. And so please consider joining us. The PACE survey and the opt-out process. So every other year, the state of Pennsylvania will issue the Pennsylvania Youth Survey. It asks questions of 6th, 8th, 10th, and 12th graders about drugs and alcohol and at-risk behaviors, and then that data is used to provide programming for kids and schools in our state. So our 6th and 8th graders are going to take it on October 11th during science and social studies classes. Emails went out to families of 6th and 8th graders this week, so if you want to be part of the opt-out process and not have your child take that survey, we understand. You simply send me your name and your child's name and say that you'd like to opt your child out.
Right.
Fire Prevention Week is next week. Our local fire department reached out and they have an open house that's happening, and so we linked their flyer down in the newsletter if you're interested in learning more about fire prevention and attending the open house.
It's windy out here, Mr. Payne.
Yes, sir.
It's very windy.
Do you have any other news in this wind?
I do have some other news. I have some other news.
You have a lot of other news.
A lot. We have flu vaccine available for your child, and that is available while in school on Tuesday, October 29th. There's a link down in the newsletter that you can click on to register your child and read a letter about the flu vaccine clinic.
My ears are cold.
We're wondering if you've had the conversation about how to talk to your kids about drugs and alcohol. If not, a nice resource for you might be the middle school library coffee and conversation that's happening on October 17th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And there's a flyer in the newsletter with more details. The Harlem Wizards and the Spartan All-Stars will go head-to-head on Saturday, October 19th at the Springfield High School gym. Doors open at 5:30 and game time is 6:30. Ticket prices range from $13 for students all the way up to $35 courtside plus tickets. To purchase tickets, go to www.harlemwizards.com/schedule-tickets.
Why are you yelling at me?
It's so windy. If you have questions,
What if I have a question about the Harlem Wizards?
you can contact wizards at eehsp.org. EL Family Fun Night will take place on Wednesday, October 23rd from 6:30 to 8. At EL Family Fun Night, EL teachers will discuss information about how English language learners are identified, how each school runs their English language program, and how English language learners exit the program, and much, much more. Parent meeting will take place, and the EL students will play games and make crafts with the teachers and student volunteers. And the evening concludes with parents, staff, and students sharing a delicious meal. It is delicious. It's a delicious international meal.
When is the cookie dough getting delivered?
The cookie dough is getting delivered on October 30th. That's the day before Halloween. And you can come...
Halloween Eve.
Halloween Eve. You can come to the cafeteria/Audion between 2 and 5. No cars are permitted to be in the bus circle area until after 3 o'clock p.m. though, so if you come early, you got to park in the lot and carry your cookie dough. The area needs to be open for sports teams leaving early for away games and for buses to line up for school dismissal.
Yep.
Mr. Payne, speaking of sports.
It's time for sports.
It's time for sports.
So it's the same too from last week. Link to our game schedules and a flyer and announcement for the cheerleading clinic being run by our cheer team over at the high school. And it's packed with information about dinner and what you get for your $20, which is a shirt and a bow, and then an opportunity to cheer with our cheerleaders at a football game. So if you have a child that is interested in cheerleading, we highly advise you linking up with our coach and our program over at the high school through this clinic.
All right. So that's all the news for this week.
What?
That's all the news for this week on
So
this windy Friday afternoon. We are glad that you've tuned in. For everybody at the middle school, including Mr. Payne, I'm Zach Fuller. Make it a great week or not. The choice is yours.